the most wonderful time of the year. No, it's not Christmas, it's postseason baseball. From Tucson to Tempe, both these bitter rivals agree that there's just something special about this game. All right, Brandon, I'm down here at the garage where you have to roll up your sleeves a little bit and get a little down and dirty if you want your car to be successful. Now, while most people are sleeping in on Saturday, I had the thrill to run Neil Thrill Hill with Devontae. For these D-back fans, the 2001 World Series was more than just a championship. It helped define a new era in Arizona sports.
From what's going on.
Brian, it's been a fun day. I think the entire state of Arizona is ready for some football. For Cindy, it's not about the design of these flags, but it's more so about making a difference in people's lives. The Golden Grannies prove that no matter what age you are, rhythm is just a state of mind. For Darius Simmons, this feels like a second home to him. And these fans are his new adopted family.
Yeah! You broke my heart, because I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. And now I'm back to let you know I can really shake them down.
On Saturday, the U.S. Airways Center played host to yet another intense, strenuous event. No, it wasn't a basketball game, it was the Golden Granny auditions.
To me, being a Golden Granny is that I know I can still do it.
My children love it, my grandchildren love it, and I love to dance.
I've watched them every year, and I have thought, oh my goodness.
Busted.
All these dancing divas were fighting for an opportunity to be part of this legendary team.
I think the girls are nervous, especially the new girl.
I'm 63, and it's like, I've got the nerve to get out here and try out, whether I make it or not.
I'm hoping in my heart. In fact, I even said a prayer last night before I went to bed.
After the practice session, it was finally time for these grannies to shake what their great grannies gave them in front of the judges.
Shake that.
The Golden Grannies prove that no matter what age you are, rhythm is just a state of mind.
It's kind of in the genes. Just so much fun, though. You love it.
These grannies may be sore for the next few days, but that is the price they are willing to pay to earn the title Golden Granny. In Phoenix, Isaac Easley, Cronkite Sports.
Easley throws it out for Mitchell, goes up, gets it, touchdown.
ASU wide receiver Kenny Mitchell used to catch touchdowns for the Maroon and Gold. But nowadays, he catches criminals for the Fugitive Apprehension Impact Detail, and he goes by Detective Mitchell.
We go after all the wanted felons. Sometimes we're tasked with going after murderers, aggravated assault suspects, things of that nature. So it's very intense. Unfortunately, a part of law enforcement, sometimes we have to make these split decisions, and I've been out on scenes where that's happened, and it's like being on the losing end of a football game. I mean, you're saddened by it, but it happens, and you regroup, you think about some of the things that you did during the situation, and you learn from it.
But before all the cases and badges, there was ASU. Kenny was a local prospect from Peoria, Arizona. He was highly recruited, and many thought he was going to choose to go to the University of Colorado. But he surprised everybody when he decided to become a Sun Devil.
ASU was pretty much a place where it felt more like family. You have your support from Peoria, from the state, really, everyone that follows you.
Kenny played for the Sun Devils 1995 through 1998. He will never forget the first time he started. It was against Oregon, and his quarterback was Jake Plummer.
I come up with the ball, and I'm like, oh, I have the ball. Oh, I'm still running. Oh, there's the touchdown. Just kind of instinctive.
The relationship between Plummer and Mitchell was a fun, lighthearted one, and this same attitude resonated throughout the team.
I mean, our relationship was really tight. We'd joke around before practice. We'd have little sayings and stuff. Jake would start out, and he would say, "The stars at night are big and bright." And deep in the heart of Texas. I'd yell out that, right? It was pretty sweet. Just having that type of camaraderie made us a great team.
The Sun Devils' camaraderie peaked in 1997 when they were finally able to reach the Rose Bowl.
We played at ASU in front of a lot of people, but that game was so intense. Even before the game, I mean, I had tears in my eyes because I was so emotional. It's like, wow, how did I get this far? And I got a chance to start that game, and you kind of reflect on things your whole career.
After his football career, Kenny applied to the Air Force and the Phoenix Police Department. The Air Force actually lost his paperwork, so he decided to become an officer of the law.
A little bit tougher than football, though. I think they make you fight in the first week. You gotta go one-on-one with each other, and that's part of being a police officer. You never know. You may have to get in a battle out there with somebody, and you didn't know how to defend yourself, and that's one of the things that we learned in the first week.
For this former All-American, going through the police academy was an experience that was tough even for him.
I felt it as being part of a team. Police force is very similar to playing football. I mean, you have your squads, you have your teammates, and we're going out there to do a job. You go through certain things and you learn this from that, or you learn not to do this. It's just like, sometimes when you're running a route or whatever, I learned to keep my feet, under me and keep my weight, my shoulders over my feet, and get out of that break a lot faster. That affords me more time to catch the ball and get up the field. So you go over the film and you learn from your mistakes and you get better. That's the same thing in law enforcement.
Before we went on a ride-along, Kenny wanted to make sure we were prepared, so he took us to the shooting range to get us street ready.
We're not decided to fire yet, so we're going to the street, straight along the frame. Okay. There you go. All right. Hold it tighter. Yeah. Just hold tight though. You have to hold tight. This is a big gun. Hold tight. And squeeze. Don't drop it.
I will drop
Don't drop it. So we would go from all the way over here to all the way to the west side, and had to get there. And it was fun working down here. It was good times. Each one of us, could be in trouble, and we need the other person. So it brings us together a little bit more. Do your thing. If you can see inside, and you think it's him, then we'll all rally down there. Talk to the neighbor real quick, that's fine. What you got, girl? Okay.
Well, did you say it was a black Beamer or a black Hyundai with
Audi. Each day you can come home is a great day. Each day is not promised to us. And I go out every day. You got to focus, be aware of your surroundings, because unfortunately, there's people out there that don't like cops.